MMA BoutCast.
Welcome to the MMA BoutCast. I am your host, Dusty the Cat, joined my good friend and co-host, Sir Gump Knight. How are you doing today, Gump?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? You stoked on the fights or what?
We're getting pretty stoked here.
Yeah,
one more day, one more sleep.
Yeah, tomorrow night we got the FX cards. It's Gray Maynard versus Clay Guida headlining it. Co-main event, Sam Stout versus Spencer Fisher, and then we got Brian Ebersole versus TJ Waldberger and Ross Pearson versus Cub Swanson on the main card. I think it's gonna be a good night of fights.
Definitely, it's a solid free fight card. Couldn't ask for much more.
No, man, and we got it's gonna be great. Diverse set of fights tomorrow night.
We got two fight cards this weekend.
Yeah, we got Juan versus Rich Blackman tomorrow night, which I do think Rich is going to beat Juan down again.
The pay-per-view, 147, is shittier than the free card.
I agree. That's that the main event's lacking, and
you want to start at the top or the bottom?
Let's start at the Hatsu Hioki fight versus Ricardo Lamas. Who do you like in that fight?
I like Hioki.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. You're definitely a Hioki fan, eh? He was in Sengoku.
Yeah, Hioki's one of those guys where he's one of those fighters who are in a smaller promotion overseas, and he was winning, and he gets all this hype, you know?
Yeah.
And I think he's very much deserves all the hype he gets. He is an amazing grappler.
Is he like on Shinya Oke's level? Like that style of grappling? Like that amazing?
Shinya is like a little more flashy submissions. Like he makes his own submissions up and shit, I'd say more. But this Hioki is like so solid with transitions and sweeps and positioning. He's like almost better in that aspect. He's just awesome. Amazing.
Yeah. I like Ricardo Lamas in this fight, actually. I think he's going to take Hioki out. I think his wrestling's going to be able to know his ground game, and I don't know. I think he might do a little bit better.
Yeah. But that was Hioki's first fight in America.
Yeah, that takes its toll.
And this is going to be a second, but I'm pretty sure he's training in TriStar quite frequently now, so I'd expect his jet lag to be way less of a factor.
Yeah, I agree. But I think Ricardo Lamas is going to win. He weathered the storm against Cub Swanson and came back and beat him with an arm triangle, which was lucky because he was getting his ass beat, but he does have heart.
I think Hioki's striking is underrated. He's like pretty fluid on the feet. As soon as you watch this fight, you'll see he's a good striker. He's got pretty dope clinch work. He's like an all-around good fighter, and then he's got a phenomenal ground game.
Right on. All right.
He's like well-rounded with a killer. I think Hioki's going to win by sub in the second.
I think Lamas is going to win. I don't know how he's going to win. I just think he's going to win. But let's move on here to Ross Pearson versus Cub Swanson. Who do you like in this fight?
I like Cub. You know, I think he's a little taller. I'm not sure if he actually is, but he seems longer.
Yeah, I like Cub as well.
I think he's a potent brawler. I think his striking may not be as precise and technical as Ross Pearson, but I think he's got more attacks. Like, he's got knees and different kicks. He's got a more
widely diversified skill set when it comes to kickboxing. That's for sure. But yeah, it's not nearly as technical.
No.
So,
I
think Cub's ground game is going to be way better than Ross Pearson's. Like, he looked great against Ricardo Lamas. Ricardo Lamas caught him just at the end of their fight. Arm triangle. But
yeah, Cub's got underrated jiu-jitsu game. He's a black belt. I don't know if it's underrated then.
No, But I think casual fans do underrate his ground game. Like, he's got a good guard. He's an active guard, which is pretty rare, even for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in MMA.
Yeah, I think Cub will maybe, frustrate him or get him against the cage and then take him down. And if Cub's on top or whatever, he's just going to go for the kill. Cub's a killer.
Yeah, Cub is a killer. We can see it with all his fucking tattoos all over his body.
He's got some nasty, ugly tattoos.
Oh, disgusting. SoCal right across his lower back or something like that.
So haggard. Who would do that, eh?
Like hardcore repping Southern California. But, yeah, I'm going to say, I think Cub's going to take it. And I think that's a good bet, too, because it's good odds.
Yeah, I got 25 bucks on Cub, I think, or maybe 35 to win 70 or something.
Really?
So hopefully I'll be able to pay that out. Yeah.
Nice, man. That'd be good. Who do you like in Brian Ebersol versus TJ Waldberger?
I like Ebersol by amazing veteranness. He's got like 50 wins. If a guy's got 50 wins, he's in the UFC winning streak, like one you don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be way too experienced for this guy.
Way too experienced. He decisioned Chris Lytle recently. That means you're legit. If you can beat Chris Lytle, you're legit. And I just don't think that TJ will be able to hang with him.
No, TJ doesn't have experience that he needs to take on a guy like Brian Ebersol. Like, Brian Ebersol was booked to fight Rory McDonald, and Rory's the kind of guy with the skill set, and he's just so fucking amazing that he could easily beat, I think, Ebersol. But I don't think Wahlberger's nearly up to that.
Wahlberger's like he's got a dope style. Like, I like him as a fighter. I just don't think he can beat Ebersol.
So then the next fight up is Sam Stoute versus Spencer Fisher, which I'm excited for. I think it's going to be a stand-up war. Sam Stoute delivers, and Spencer Fisher is always game. Who do you like in this fight?
I like my Canadian Sam and the Stone Stoute. He's got this TKO.
I agree. I think Sam Stoute's going to put Spencer Fisher away. Hopefully they can knock out, but our fellow Canadian boy, I think, is going to take it. And then
he deserves it.
Yeah, I agree. And then coming up next we got Gray Maynard versus Clay Guida, the main event, which is going to be a great fucking fight. Who do you like in this fight?
I like Gray, honestly, but I think Guida has a better chance than the odds are giving him. I think if Guida can weather the flurry, he can win a decision.
Yeah,
win rounds 3, 4, and 5.
If he can get through the initial onslaught that Gray will put out, I think he'll do well. But
he's got to possum Gray into losing energy.
Yeah.
Expending energy, you know?
I agree. But I do think Gray's too talented, man. I don't think Clay's going to be able to get him to the ground. Gray's wrestling's he's a 3-time collegiate wrestler or something like that. Like, he's insane. And he's got great boxing.
Yeah,
so
true that.
I'm not going to say he's going to run through Clay, but I think he's going to handle him.
Clay steals rounds by his dancing kind of style.
Yeah,
he can steal around here and there. I think he might be able to get the upset. I don't know.
Yeah, he might be able to get the upset. Like, I don't know. He's the guy that if you're betting, I'd put money on him.
Yeah, I got $10 on him or something.
All right. So,
nothing serious.
Who's your official pick on the main event then?
Going with my money, Clay Guida, decision.
All right. I'm going with my boy, Gray Maynard, decision. I don't think he's going to be able to put Clay Guida away. All right. That wraps up this edition of the MMA BoutCast. UFC on FX. Gray Maynard versus Clay Guida. So, let us know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Follow us on Twitter at MMA BoutCast, at Sir Gump, and what's your Twitter?
At Dusty the Cath. CATH.
Explain that nickname for all our viewers.
It's an old moniker I got in my days of playing Call of Duty. Kathy is one of our friend's mothers, and she drinks more caribous than I could ever hope to in one night. And I can do 15 caribous. She can do at least 18, 25 caribous. And her son's name's Dusty. He's a cokehead.
That's it. So you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dusty the Cat. And that's where his nickname comes from. Follow us at MMA BoutCast, at Sir Gump, at Dusty the Cat. Follow us on Twitter, bitches. All right.
Subscribe to our channel and rate.